Welcome to today's video. What is a spousal IRA? When we are planning for retirement, a lot of couples may not know about this option for having an IRA for a non-working spouse. In today's video, we are going to cover what is a spousal IRA, who is eligible, and the benefits of having a spousal IRA. So let's dive right in. All right, I know that it is important for us to plan for our retirement. And if we are married, we want to make sure that both spouses are taken care of in retirement. So having a spousal IRA could be a good option for those couples. And the reason I am talking about this today is because I had it come up in conversation with one of my clients. They were wondering about having a joint IRA because they wanted to contribute more money to their retirement. But having a joint IRA is not a possibility. So I brought up the option of having a spousal IRA. So let's dive into what exactly is a spousal IRA and who's eligible, and then the benefits. A spousal IRA can be a traditional IRA or even a Roth IRA for a spouse that is not working. The spousal IRA allows the spouse that is working to contribute to the spousal IRA on the behalf of the spouse that is not working, which means if one of the spouses is not working, they can still have an IRA in their own name, and the other spouse can contribute to that IRA for them from their taxable income that they will be receiving. For example, if you have Tom and Mary, and Tom is staying at home with the kids and Mary is working a 9-to-5 job, then Mary can set up a spousal IRA in Tom's name and contribute money she is making from her 9-to-5 job to Tom's spousal IRA, because when you are contributing to an IRA or a Roth IRA, it needs to be taxable income that you are putting in that account. So if Tom isn't working, he's not making any taxable income, he's not able to contribute to a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. So this is a pretty cool account for couples. Also, going back to my example, if Mary is setting up a spousal IRA for Tom, she can still set up her own IRA and contribute to that. The limits for contributing to a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA in 2023 is $6,500. So Mary could contribute to her own IRA or Roth IRA $6,500, and then she can also contribute $6,500 to Tom's IRA or Roth IRA. And just as a quick clarification, when you are setting up an IRA, that is money that is going in that is not taxed yet. And then when you take that money out, you would be paying taxes. And then with a Roth IRA, it is the opposite. You would pay taxes on the money before you put it in, and then it grows tax-free inside of the Roth IRA. So when you're ready to pull that money out, you can pull it out tax-free. And if you want more details about these two types of accounts, I do have another video. I will leave a link above. You can check it out later on. So with the spousal IRA, you can set up a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, or you could even set up both for the spouse, but you could only contribute a maximum of $6,500. So you could put $3,500 in a Roth IRA for the spouse, and then you could put $3,000 in a traditional IRA for the spouse. And that would max out the spousal IRA / Roth IRA at $6,500. Or you could even set up a spousal IRA, contribute $6,500 to that, and then the spouse that is working could set up their own Roth IRA and contribute $6,500 to that. So you could have a mix. You could have a traditional under the spouse's name, and then you could have a Roth under the spouse that is working. So if you wanted to get the benefit of both of those types of accounts, that could be an option. Or of course, if you wanted to do a Roth for both spouses, that's possible, or a traditional, that is possible as well. All right, and then who is eligible for a spousal IRA? This would be for couples that are married and they are filing a joint tax return. The working spouse would have to earn enough taxable income that is going to be the same or even greater than what they are contributing to the spousal IRA and the other IRA if they're doing two IRAs. If the IRS sees that one of them is not actually working, they didn't have any taxable income, then they are not going to be able to contribute to a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. So they need to see the taxes filed jointly, and that way they can see that one spouse has made enough taxable income for the contributions in the spousal IRA and the other IRA for the spouse that is actually working. All right, and now let's move to the benefits of having a spousal IRA. One of the benefits is that it allows the spouse that is not working to have a retirement account in their own name and have contributions going into that retirement account. And it's also allowing both spouses to contribute to an IRA or a Roth IRA. This helps with them to increase their retirement amounts because they can contribute to two separate accounts. And then another benefit is that it offers a tax benefit as well. So if the couple is setting up a traditional IRA for both spouses, then they are going to reduce their taxable income in the year that they are making the contribution to the traditional IRAs. And then if they decide to do Roth IRAs, then they are going to have the tax break when they are pulling that money out. Or if they want to do one of each, a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA, then they are getting tax benefits both on the front end and on the back end. I know that when my clients heard about this, they were excited because they wanted to contribute extra to their retirement accounts so they could build that up even faster. Because the more money we are investing earlier, then the earlier we are going to be able to retire. And just a quick note, if you do want to set up a spousal IRA, it may not show on the website as a spousal IRA. For example, if you are going to a brokerage firm like Vanguard or Fidelity and you want to open up the account, you would look under IRAs and then you could just select to open up a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA and just make sure you put it in the spouse's name that isn't working. And then you can make contributions from the spouse that is working, and then they will see that on the taxes when you file the joint tax return. And if you're thinking, well, I do want to invest in a spousal IRA, it does sound like a good idea, but I'm just confused about investing in the stock market, I have a free masterclass where I go over how I can help you invest in the stock market. I will leave a link below in the description. You can click on that link and check out the free masterclass. So comment below and tell me if you are going to set up a spousal IRA. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who would like to hear this information. And hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you want to see even more great content from me, make sure and check out the videos on the side of the screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.